Hey guys. So it's been a pretty crazy couple of days. The craziest part, at least for me, was that Morgan and I went out to dinner the other night. That's not the crazy part. That's just the beginning of the story. Hold on. So we go out to dinner and we come back afterwards. We walk in the apartment and we look at the window that we have in the other room. And one of these windows is open a little bit more than it usually is. And then we left it, and so we say, uh-oh, what's going on? So we start freaking out. We start looking for our cats, and we find one of them, but we cannot find the other. And so we're both just terrified and running around the house trying to look everywhere that we possibly can. And when we can't find her, get on the fire escape and go down to the first floor. And I'm calling out her name. I'm calling Gwen. Gwen, where are you? And I hear this meow. And it's her. I can tell. I know it's her. And I can hear her meowing, and she's just crying. And I'm like, holy shit. My cat fell from our 6th-story window and is somewhere down here. And so we do the ladder to get down to the ground and get down, and we're searching around, and we finally find her. And I was just so terrified. I felt like we were going to lose her, and that was a really terrifying thought for me. And so we took her into the vet yesterday, and they did some x-rays and stuff like that, and cost us a couple $100, or I guess a few $100, and ends up she's going to be okay. So she's here. Oh, I know, she doesn't like this. Oh, Gwen. She's been hanging out on my lap. Say hello. Say hello, Gwen. Oh, she's making little growly sounds. So, a couple of other things. The poll on my website about facial feminization surgery is done. It was amazing. We had 128 people take the poll, which was a lot more than my last one. I only got 96 to take my last one, and I thought that was amazing. So this is obviously much better. Had some pretty cool results though. I'm not sure if I'm surprised by them or what. I feel like I am, but then again, when I think about it, I'm not really that surprised. Ends up that about 60% of people said that they would get FFS if given the opportunity, and that's either minor changes or changing everything. And I thought that was a lot. But then just thinking back to the video I made a few days ago about being our own worst critics, maybe I'm not that surprised that there's that many people out there that would change something about their face. I voted that I'm still up in the air. I mean, I like the way I look, but on some days there are things that I would change about myself. And for the most part, I'm really happy with how I look. So I don't think I would, but I'm still up in the air some days. I have a new poll up on the website asking about when you first realized that you were in the wrong body, or when you realized that you weren't the correct gender that you wanted to be. And for me, I know that it was pretty young. I was probably like 4 or 5, and I remember because my next door neighbor, who was my best friend at the time, she was a girl, and she had these pink sparkly jelly shoes that I just wanted so bad. And I kept trying to get her to let me wear them, and I was like, oh, I want to buy pink jelly shoes. And she was like, well, they make black jelly shoes for boys. And I was like, I don't want black jelly shoes. I want the sparkly pink ones. And I never did get the sparkly pink ones, although they are making adult-sized jelly shoes. So my wish still could come true. Though I'd feel a little bit ridiculous doing that. But, that was one of the first times when I was like, man, I really wish that I was a girl. Because I really wanted those shoes. And, she'd always wear these pretty dresses, and I'd always try and get her to let me wear them. And she never would. Never would. And we ended up being friends like all the way through high school, and I was always a little terrified that she'd remember that kind of thing. Because in high school it was a pretty big secret that I was keeping, that I wanted to be a girl. So go ahead, head over to the website, it's grishno.com, just in case you haven't heard me peddling it enough recently. And take the poll. Let me know when you started to feel that you were different or when you were in the wrong gender. And yes, this is a new hat, by the way. Morgan knit it for me, and I'm modeling it. Isn't it fantastic? And I'm also wearing it because I didn't wash my hair today, and I'm a little gross. So, I guess that's the equivalent of petting 2 cats with 1 hand. Anyway, send your best wishes to Gwen. Oh, and send your best wishes to Z of Debutante Brawl. She had her surgery yesterday, SRS. And she made a really great video from recovery. Only Z could make a video from recovery and still make me laugh. So send your best wishes to her and to my cat and to my hat. And take my bowl. Alright, I'm out of here. Bye, guys.